Here we go.
Oh.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of Straight from the Horse's Mouth, and today we're joined by the beautiful Kerry, straight from the pool.
Straight from the pool.
From Burntwood
Straight
Canine
from the pool.
Hydrotherapy. So, let's jump straight in. Are you ready?
So,
You've obviously got a horsey background as well.
I have, yeah.
So, when did you first develop your love for horses?
I think I was born with it. I really do.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was a kid, I just used to sit on the worktop looking out the kitchen window, and when people went by riding horses, they used to sit and cry. You know, so it was like so emotional because I so desperately wanted to even just... I was one of those kids that would muck out for a week if you just let me brush the horse or something. So eventually my mum took me to Throttlenest Saddlery because it was really like the only place back then, back in the day, that did riding lessons. So I just used to go there every weekend and never want to come home, you know, so I loved it.
Did you know anything for a free ride and stuff like that? So
I'd muck out. I was that kid that would muck out literally forever if I could just pat the pony. Yeah.
So when did you get your first pony then? What was it called?
Oh, it was a 12-2 dun called Jimmy. It was an absolute beast. Oh, it was so bad.
Oh,
it was
really?
a really naughty pony, yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Why were you naughty? Just...
Oh, it was just typical naughty pony, so...
Have you off at any point?
Oh, he kicked me in the head and all sorts of stuff, yeah. Absolute, yeah. Terrific little pony, yeah, Jimmy. Mm-hmm.
So what was your chosen discipline then to like maybe say now, or what have you done throughout?
I was definitely like a want-to-be show jumper. I was really rubbish, you know, really rubbish. But yeah, definitely.
But you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it, yeah. So yeah.
And as you've come through life, have you carried on doing the show jumping?
I used to do show jumping quite a bit, but only at local level, nothing exciting. Yeah. And now I'm just pretty much happy hacker. I know my place.
I haven't been on for 5 years. I don't think I know what to do now. Here we go. Who is your equestrian inspiration as you were growing up?
So I've had a giggle about this with Joe and to think about all this. So definitely Tim Stockdale, I think. Mm-hmm. So always just so down to earth and a grafter, and yeah, Tim Stockdale.
That's what I think is nice about like Tim Stockdale, Jeff Billington, the Whitakers. They're all very like Yorkshire
and so open and friendly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
relate to them a bit more,
exactly,
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, not the ability.
No, definitely not. But a lot of them very approachable, great. Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so tell us about you and your Burntwood Canine Hydrotherapy. What do you do? What does it entail?
So I started out in equine nursing, so some time ago. And I thought, I don't think I'll be able to do this in like 20 years' time. You know, I used to date horses and they're quite heavy. And I was like, this work's not going to be me in 20 years' time. So I started sort of like sidestepping into dogs and to take my knowledge with me that I'd learned in the equine nursing. So I thought, maybe I'll do some physio. But at that time, you had to be a human physio before you could be an animal physio.
Okay.
And I had zero interest in humans. So I just started doing some canine massage, sports massage, doing agility dogs, and then I started seeing more and more hydrotherapy. And I thought there were a gap in market really where I was, and so I built a hydrotherapy centre, and the rest is history, I suppose, as I say. Yeah, that's when I started. It must be, I don't know now really, maybe 16, 18 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you say you built that centre, what is there? What is?
So originally it was just an old wooden stable block. So I took that down, built a brand new building. It was beautiful, with a big pool and a lovely reception, etc. It was just really nice. It was just purpose built for hydrotherapy. Yeah. But then I had a little bit of a midlife crisis and got divorced, as you do in your midlife. So I had to relocate the pool. So I relocated it to Moorhouse Equestrian Centre. Because Sue Hobson, who was at Moorhouse Equestrian, says she's just great. So she's a great place to be. So we've got ample parking, it's a really rural setting, lots of lovely places to go and walk the dogs, and yeah, it's great. We really love it down there. Yeah. So that's where we are now at Moorhouse Equestrian Centre. So
when the dogs come to you, then what is your job? What do you do with them?
It could be any reason why they come to us. So it could literally be confidence around water, that they're going on holiday, they want to make sure the dogs can swim so that they're nice and safe out on a walk. Could be orthopaedics, so they could have had some pins and plates or any really procedure done at the vets. We do maintenance for arthritis, lots of old dogs, young puppies, young big dogs as well that can't be exercised very much. So it's a really good environment for many medical issues.
And does it really benefit, for example, dogs with arthritis and joint issues? Is it a lot less strenuous than, I say, walking on ground? Yes,
it's a virtually non-weight bearing environment. So it's not a non-weight bearing environment because obviously they're stood on the ramp or they're stood on the pod, but it's a virtually non-weight bearing environment. So they can have a greater range of movement inside the pool, and they can, maybe they've had a procedure so they can't like play anymore, so they can't play with the ball anymore, and that maybe might be a big drive for that dog. But that's 20 minutes in the pool where the owner and the dog can do that. Because they can have that sort of interaction with their owners again in the pool. So it's a real emotional time sometimes. In the pool, it's really great.
And do most dogs enjoy it?
No, not all. There are some that really don't. I mean, we've got a resident dog here who's a prime example who doesn't really enjoy it, Kerry. The Iron Horse mascot, Kerry. I thought he might really come in to make an appearance on camera. Maybe he should. So Kerry comes every Friday morning for his swim, and he complains about it the entire time that he's there. I think secretly, really deep down, he really quite likes to come. He comes in, he's all lovely and dry and fluffy, and he leaves absolutely, he's drenched. So, but and he does, well, you know, Kerry, he likes to make a song and dance about everything. So
And the reason he comes through is more for his joints and things, isn't it?
Yeah, maintenance. So So Vanessa and Joe are really keen on keeping his mobility the best it can possibly be.
So
the weekend starts here when Kerry arrives.
The loud screaming of the dog.
That's Friday morning starts.
So, do you have any dog hacks, tips or tricks for listeners?
Dog hacks. There's some horse ones.
Horse ones?
Yeah, horse ones. So my most favourite thing ever for horses is just definitely baling twine. I know it's the most simple thing, baling twine. We've giggled about this so many times.
Keep a bag of baling twine.
You've just got to always, especially keep it in the winter, because when summer comes and you might stop using the hay, keep it. You can use it for everything.
Literally.
And it's the only thing that cuts itself, so you don't even need to go and find a knife to cut it. Exactly. It's marvellous stuff. That's it. Baling twine for everything.
Every yard has got an old
forget
feed
your dog
sack
lead.
full of...
Forget your dog lead. Get a bit of baling twine.
I've used it for a belt many a time. And what's next for you? What's next for Burntwood?
So Burntwood's growing. So recently I joined forces with an old employee of mine, Jade Bing. So we're in partnership now. So it's a limited company and it's growing. We've opened another centre in Leeds, New Family Leeds. So we've got 2 centres. I manage the Doncaster one, Jade manages the Leeds one. We're hoping to put underwater treadmills in both the centres. So they'll grow.
Wow.
And then my ideal, I don't know if the girls are following me or not, is to open a 3rd pool, but in Northumberland, and then I could go manage that one. Yeah, I could go manage that one. Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
I'd be quite happy up there. And then Mel can do Doncaster, Jade can do Leeds, and I'll go north.
So you heard it here first.
So there you go.
That's the business plan.
Yeah.
To get used to it.
See ya.
So it's growing and growing and growing. I suppose the more people know about it, the more clients you'll get in and things like that.
Yeah.
Like my dog, when I bought her, I only had her 3 days. She fell off the sofa, broke a leg, metal plate and everything. So I think I'm keen to get her going into it, just again to keep the mobility. She's done it 18 months now, going into 2 years, but I think just to get that mobility now, so it's that prevention's better than the key, isn't it?
Physiotherapists that work with us as well, that sort of come out to your home and start that rehabilitation process before you can come to the pool. So we offer a full service.
Amazing.
Therapy,
And how do we find out about your services?
We've got a website, www.burntwoodhydro.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. We're rubbish at TikTok, but we really are trying as best.
You can only but try.
We keep trying.
So, we're going to do some quick fire questions with you now, a little bit of fun.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're obviously going to do a little section called Dead or Alive.
Oh, yes.
Reasoning because you thought people were alive and
when apparently
sadly they're not.
They've been dead a long time, apparently. Yes.
So I'm going to ask you a few people that Joe has kindly got me here.
Thanks,
and
Joe.
I also wrote next to them if they're dead or alive.
Oh my gosh.
So, are you ready?
I think so.
Harvey Smith.
I don't want him to be dead, but I think he might be. Is he not dead? Excellent, he's not dead.
I hope you're not the Grim Reaper.
Well done. well done. Well done, Harvey Smith. For making
Yeah, well
it this
done.
far.
85.
Get Harvey Smith.
There you go. Prince.
He's definitely dead.
Yeah,
I think he expired on an aeroplane, didn't he? I think he did.
2016. No.
I don't know. Yeah.
Willie Carson.
Dead.
Alive.
Is he?
81. Tim Stockdale.
Oh, now you see, this brought me real sadness, but he's dead. Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. 2018. Elizabeth Taylor.
I don't know. I think she could keep going forever, wouldn't she? I think she knows enough surgeons to keep her going. I'm saying alive.
She died in 2011.
Oh, blood neck.
The racehorse Tiger Roll.
Alive.
Correct.
Hey.
And is now in the showing world. 14 years old. David Broom.
Alive.
Correct.
Excellent. Well done, David
years
Broom.
old.
You've made it.
I mean, if you get this one wrong. Margaret Thatcher.
I think she might have shuffled off the mortal
She
coil.
absolutely
I think, maybe,
has. Yeah, 2013. John Whittaker.
Oh, I think he's still going, yeah.
Correct, 68 years old. Joan Collins.
Oh, I think she's still going.
Correct!
Yeah, good old Joan
91.
Collins, yeah.
Queen Elizabeth II.
How old? 91?
91?
She's never
And then the surgery
wow.
as well, doesn't it? Queen Elizabeth II.
I think she might have just about
Yeah,
gone, yeah.
definitely did, yeah. Tina Turner.
Alive. Is she
Died
alive?
last year.
Oh, no!
And I feel like I'm like giving you bad news. Angela Lansbury.
I think she's dead now.
Correct, she died 2 years ago. And that's the end of Dead or Alive.
Ooh,
Well, you actually did quite well then. I don't know, I think you got 3 wrong.
that's not bad.
That is very
Jo will
good.
be right impressed.
She will.
She must try harder next time.
She must. I mean, Margaret Thatcher was like that, Jesus. Right then, quick fire round. Are you ready?
I think so.
Beach walk or forest walk?
Forest.
Crocs or sliders?
And if they've got glitter, then it's even better. Definitely Crocs.
Cinderella Crocs.
Yeah, Cinderella Crocs.
Saddle or like me, bareback?
I see. I started out bareback as a kid, but now I'm too old now, so it's definitely a saddle now.
Yeah.
Need a bit of safety.
I think
Got to go to work tomorrow.
Poo pick or muck out?
Or muck out every time. That beautifully mucked out stable with the perfect bank.
And it's all in one area.
Just love it. Just love it.
It's nice to have them out in the fields, but
yeah.
it's easy to put
Just
one bar in
love
one
that.
place. And
Love
just-
that mucked out stable. Yeah.
And now you want straw shavings, chickens.
But it's got to be perfectly with banks and everything. Yeah.
All around.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can't stand this bank at the back. What's it? It needs to be like a
Just in
sofa,
the
doesn't
back?
it? Yeah, what's that about?
What's that? Look, 3
Yeah.
sides minimum. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It needs to look like a DFS sofa, doesn't it? If you don't want to lay in it, they aren't laying in it.
Yeah.
Dance tent or rock stage?
Rock stage.
Who's your favourite band?
Well, just not in a dance tent. It's too many germs. Just put me outside in the open air.
Absolutely. Sun holiday or snow holiday?
Snow.
Oh, are you a skier?
I'm rubbish. Snowboarder, but
Pro
I'm really
skier then.
I'm just really rubbish at it. Yeah, so if you see me coming on a snowboard, you can really move out my way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really bad.
So along with your horse, who with their horse would you take on a desert island?
I think I'd have to go from my badminton days, not badminton competing, badminton spectating with my friends. I think I'd go Ian Stark with Sawati.
Nice. And then last but not least, happy hacker or crazy competitor?
I've been both, but I'm definitely the happy hacker now.
I know, I think everyone gets to that, don't they?
Yeah.
I think if I was to come back into horses, I 100% would be happy hacker again.
Definitely.
Can't deal with the stress. And why is it you in a show doing 3 and all of a sudden you forgot your numbers?
Forgot everything.
What comes after 3?
Yeah.
Right, well thank you ever so much.
That was great,
and of course,
yeah.
see you soon then.
So.
Thank you ever so much, Kerry, for coming to talk to us
You're
today.
welcome.
We're on episode 5. Would you like to add anything before you leave?
No, just thanks for inviting me. We should get Curly on camera, I think. The
I
little guy.
know.
We should go grab him.
He's gone for a poo.
Yeah, I don't think we need to see him doing that, really.
And obviously, today is Thursday when we're filming this, which means tomorrow's Curly's day and tomorrow is the weekend.
My first dog in the morning will be Curly, yes.
Do you have them loop earphones?
I really do need them. She'll send you a small clip tomorrow, yes.
Oh my God, yeah, then we can put it on the
and we'll add it in, yeah, we will do that.
Oh God. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you, listeners.
Thank you.